Hello and welcome to a bad hand. Wait, are we? It says currently offline. Did you do the starting screen, or did we just jump straight in from cold?
Why did that happen? Let me.
Are we okay?
Refresh this.
Oh my goodness, this will be very funny.
Uh-oh.
We went straight in from cold. Well, welcome. I hope everyone enjoyed that.
It says it's been going for 16 minutes.
That's
Jesus.
hysterically funny. Well, welcome. We'll check that on the back end and make sure everything's good.
Yeah.
But welcome to another episode of A Bad Hand. As you can see, there are only a couple of us here today. We've had some scheduling issues, as is constant with D&D. So we're going to do a little one-off episode, and I hope you all enjoy. So, when we last left off, y'all were in the astral, or y'all were in the plane of limbo, flying through soup. Somehow, you're not there anymore, and we're out in the astral plane, sitting on the Star Hammer. You all are just sitting below decks, doing whatever it is y'all like to do on the ship. Alright. I'm gonna leave it off to y'all. What do you guys want to do?
Are we hanging out in the hangout section? Is
That
that
seems
what
to
we're
be where
actually
you
doing?
placed y'all.
So we're obviously playing cards right now. If that's what we're
Obviously
doing.
playing cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a plus 14 to my sleight of hand, so I'm winning. No, I'm just
I don't like that because I don't think Jock would actually cheat because of his thing with luck, but it's like I don't have a way of incorporating any of my skills that I built up for card playing into like something besides cheating, but whatever.
Yeah,
It is
it's
what it is.
It's very funny because it's like, I want to be lucky. Then you need to take the lucky feat, my man.
yeah,
Because then you can just win at cards.
Yeah.
It'd be very funny
Sure.
to blow a lucky charge on winning
On
cards.
the winning cards, yeah, I get it.
Oh
yeah.
my god. I just thought of the funniest thing.
What's that?
Now, obviously you don't have the deck of many things anymore, but if you blew a lucky charge because you had drawn a bad card to draw a different card, that's
I
insane.
wonder if that would work.
I don't know if it works rules as written, but I'd fucking allow it.
Yeah.
Would that
track.
work for the deck of many things?
What's up?
For
Yeah,
the deck of many things, would that work?
That's what I just
That's
said.
what you're
Yeah,
saying.
like I'd allow it because it's fucking funny.
Mhm.
Alright. I know a lot of them say, like, you can't, like, change it even with a wish spell. So
Yeah. Well, no. It would be basically what would happen is I would tell you the roll number, and then you could say I'm gonna use a lucky charge to re-roll it before you know what the card does. So basically, you have to go, oh, that card sounds scary, and make me re-roll.
It's true.
Cool.
I think in the rolls it is the higher better. I think they
Yeah.
stacked it out.
So again, it's one of those things that just came to me off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I'm going, oh yeah, I'd allow that. That's fucking
good, yeah.
hilarious.
And for full disclosure, audience, Eric,
Our one viewer.
yeah, we tossed the lucky deck of many things because that from everything that I read at least, it was just like it's a campaign derailer or a campaign enabler. I mean, we got some pretty great backstories on this.
Yeah. The deck of many things is as good as your DM is.
Okay.
Because it is either an instant obliterating campaign ender
Yeah.
that just fucks everything, or it is now your new campaign.
Yes. Yeah. No, that tracks. I saw a great one that was. We're doing the bit, but
We
whatever,
are
we're
doing
here.
a bit.
Yeah. Where
Welcome to an off session where it doesn't really matter if the plot progresses too much.
Sure. I saw a great thing where it's building a campaign around the deck of many things. Like you have, like the fighter gets the keep card, so you have to go take the keep from the hostile forces. The rogue gets a rogue, so he has to do like counter spy shit. Anyhow, it was pretty interesting. Go ahead and do your let's play.
Okay.
All right.
So, I'm let's say Jock is teaching you how to cheat.
Okay.
All
I
right.
like that.
So triggers in the hand. So, go ahead and what are your cards? I don't know how this plays. Anyhow. All right. What's your sleight of hand modifier?
Plus 3. I got
Plus
21.
21. Okay, I got a nat 1 for a total of a dirty 20.
What the fuck?
Yes.
You have a plus 19 mod?
Yes. I have 14 on sleight of hand, and then those thieves gloves you gave me a plus 5, which is the most busted magic item in the game. That's an uncommon magic item.
That's fucking...
And that proves why it's busted.
Yeah,
Right there.
a natural 1 for 20. Whoops.
Yes.
Good God.
Alright. So, you caught that, right?
Yeah, you're full of shit.
Alright, but did you see how I did it?
No.
Okay, alright. We're gonna go back through it slowly.
Okay.
Try it again.
All right.
All right. Now, I like to draw people's attention, and it helps that I can make air come out of my skin every now and then. If I concentrate really hard, people's always like to pick up on movement out of the peripheral, so they get drawn to it even if they're focusing. So let's try this again. And this time I'm going to do the air thing. You ready?
Uh-huh.
All right. Now I'm going to switch out the cards real quick. Ready? That is that's 35.
I swear to God,
7.
if you said 40 something, I was gonna fucking just get up and go.
I can do
39 is
39
maximum.
my max. Yeah.
And I got a 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I got no idea what you're doing.
I kind of don't either. I don't know. It just kind of happens.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. This time. And then it's 8 plus. It's 27. So.
Gee, okay, I still don't understand. Hey,
It's in the hand. You're pretty good. You're a lot faster than most people. I will get.
We've been at this for like 4 hours now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a break.
Sure.
I'm gonna recollect myself and
Okay.
come back, and we're gonna do it again.
All right, that's fine. Now the trick thing here, you got to remember the sprinkle, especially with your old buddy Joe. Is most people when they play cards, they're playing the other person. But I changed the game to hit them on their weak spot because nobody expects it. That's kind of what I do with everything in life. All right.
It's very deep.
Yeah. Well, something Roy Von Days once told me. I'm not going to be stronger and I'm not going to be better than other people, but I got an eye for weak spots and I'm fast. So just pick it and exploit it. Whatever it is in your life, find out what your enemy's weak at and exploit it. That's how I've got it this far. I'm only 19 and you're 88, so I don't know why I'm giving you advice, but it's worked for me so far in my short life.
I've been in school my whole life. I didn't learn shit. Nothing useful, at least.
You know plenty of useful things all the time, and you're really good with people. Sentient beings. Anyhow, you go do what you gotta do.
Alright, thank you. Well, I'm gonna go look for Stryker, wherever he is.
Alright. Place him where you like. I love how your character's supposed to be small and it's the biggest mini we have on the entire board.
I got the smallest one that he had for it, but
It's very fun. It's entertaining, honestly.
yeah, he's got a big personality.
Father, why did you leave us, Father?
I would like my bedtime story.
It's the Eldritch Horror Garfield. Where's the lasagna, John? Have you seen those bits? Yeah.
It's Buddy from Elf sitting on his dad's lap as a full-grown guy. Just... All right, so you find Stryker in the mess, and he's there tinkering on a giant orb in which you can see extremely red flames, red almost to the point of starting to turn purple. And as you enter, he sees you and he covers it up and says, "Hello, Sprinkle. What can I do for you?"
What are you working on? That looks a little scary.
It's a little dangerous, so I'm covering it up for both yours and my... And then a little... He lifts the sheet, puts it back, and goes, "Get back to it."
All right. Well, I know I haven't really gotten a good chance to talk to you since we got on the ship. The weird frogs and all that stuff. The soup.
Bad soup.
So, now that we're kind of just floating through space, I just wanted to talk to you. I know I was a little angry when we first found you because you didn't leave a note.
I thought about that, and I did. I left it on the mantelpiece. Did any of you...
The mantle?
Yeah.
It's like 8 feet in the air.
I know, but it's the classic. You pin it to the wall right up against the chimney. Everybody can see it. I did kind of lean it back.
You made all of us 3 feet tall.
You are stackable. In my defense.
We're actually just 3 autonomes in a trench coat.
It's my favorite bit.
Okay, well, you said that you were off doing something for Nebulon.
So Nebulon has given me a divine inspiration for a new invention to help all of gnome kind, but I haven't been able to get all the pieces yet. So that would be why I was off doing things.
Is that something I can help you with?
I mean, maybe? Do you know how to, Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Guidance. 13.
For the 13, you know him well enough to know that he's hesitant to reveal his designs. He's always been this way. When inventing a new thing, he wants to be the first one to see it work. So revealing his designs has always been sort of a touchy thing. But not like he doesn't trust you to help, more like, how much can I say without giving away the whole big surprise at the end, because he wants to unveil the sheet and show everyone his big new invention.
That's cute. Okay. I mean, you don't have to tell me now, but if at some point I become useful to you, I feel like you should know that I will help you.
Because I know Sprinkle, that's not the problem. I mean, it's just, I'll give away a small bit, okay? I need something that can contain hellfire. It's for an eternal engine.
Alright, I know nothing about that. But it sounds sick. And you already said, I'm assuming it's to make more of us because that is the component you need to make more of us?
Well, I mean, it can make more autognomes that run eternally, but you can do that process through enchanting wood and some other things. You don't have to have an infernal engine or an eternal engine. I just need hellfire for this project. It's a little different. It's a little different.
Okay, we're gonna come back to that. I don't know anything about hellfire. I don't know anything about containing hellfire.
Unfortunate, but I mean, I didn't really think you were going to off the top of your head. I didn't program that in.
How did you get captured by the Githyanki?
Well, so when you're sailing through wild space and you see a giant red dragon, I have learned something. Don't go towards it. Even if you're really hungry.
Okay.
So they found me as I'm flying through space, attempting to get to my next location with more of my invention. And then they wanted to know what my invention was about. And they didn't ask kindly. And then they reported it to Vlaakith, and she sort of figured out what I was doing. And by sort of, I mean probably definitely not a lot of it, but enough to know that she probably wanted to keep me around. So they kept asking me what it was every day in there. They asked me for a total of 176... Yeah, 6 days. Okay. It was weird that they asked so gently. I was expecting beatings.
Alright, so do you think that the Githyanki are going to keep chasing you now that they have an idea of what you're trying to build? Should we keep an eye out for them?
Well, I mean, you did lie to them and say that Vlaakith wanted me released. So probably not until they figure it out.
Okay.
So I mean, yes, but maybe not right away.
Alright, so keep an eye out for the Githyanki.
I mean, you've definitely made no friend of the Githyanki at this point. You've lied to them. They assume you stole the silver sword, and they're still holding that grudge a little bit. So
We did return it, though.
I mean, yeah.
But we didn't steal it from them. We actually gave them 2 back, so they should stop being assholes.
How did you get to?
It's a long story.
Does it involve murder? Because
it wasn't murder. It was an honorable duel.
So it involves killing.
Yes.
You see how that might look to them, right?
That their training is not up to snuff to our barbarian. Yes. So they need to step it up. They should be thanking us.
And that is both an in-character and my own laugh. Just like he laughs at that response. It may, if I may interject, it may appear that you killed a Githyanki knight, took his sword, and then you had 2 of them and returned both after killing Githyanki.
Well, the Githyanki were attacking us on site regardless, so it didn't matter.
I mean, do you think they really care? They don't seem like particularly nice people. They kept me in a jail cell for half a year.
Yeah.
Well,
You
3/4 a year.
got a point.
They're not particularly kind, and their Lich Queen, and I said Lich, not a particularly kind and nice woman. She eats souls. As liches do. You know what a lich is, yeah?
Yeah. It's like a really powerful undead
All
by
right.
choice wizard or
I'm gonna need you
sorcerer
to
or
explain it to me like I don't know what it is.
very powerful magic being that chooses to be undead.
Close, very close. Go ahead and roll a history check
With guidance,
with guidance, with guidance.
I fail.
All right. He goes. So I'm gonna explain it like you don't know. Obviously you know, but I'm gonna explain it as though you don't.
There we go again.
Hang on. All right. So liches are wizards that have chosen to lock away their souls or a portion of their soul inside an object. They then must feed that soul with other souls to continue their immortal life. They can live literally millions of years, so long as that doesn't, they don't stop feeding a constant source of souls to their phylacteries. They also cannot be killed permanently unless you can find and destroy their phylactery. Some liches have multiple. They are generally some of the most powerful things in the universe, but are generally contained to a small area because most of the time, people don't give their souls willingly. I wonder if a queen could compel some of her subjects to give up their souls willingly.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
If they're on or about to do so.
Or you engineer an entire culture over millennia to organize from the top down in order to convince them that it's a good thing and a rite of ascension. Yeah, I didn't hear that word 20 million times while I was in there. Give a twitch over it.
Oh, you should go see Loquacious. He might be able to fix that tick for you.
He goes, I will take anything if I never hear the word ascension again.
Well, Striker, I'm glad you're safe. Whenever you want to tell me more about this quest.
Well, when we get to hell, you and I, when we're on the plane of Avernus, I will want to steal some of the demon technology. And I do mean steal.
Okay.
Because generally they don't let that go for free, and they don't trade for it unless you're willing to give them soul coins. And I don't want to give them soul coins. And I'm not selling our souls.
Well, there's probably a good chance that Azkaban has some demon technology.
I mean, there's a good chance he probably does.
And if you kill him, legally you can take his stuff.
I don't know if that's how that works, but like...
No, I went to a bunch of schools. Don't worry about it.
You have done like a suspicious amount of schooling.
We're a house of learned doctors.
He goes, I only made like 2 of you to be doctors.
What time of day is this? Not in space.
No, I mean, time is relative, but in this case, it would be like midday.
Okay, all right. Jock's gonna Peter patter on in with tea time.
You walk in the door just as they're kind of chit chatting back and forth. He goes, "Oh, good evening or morning," or "I haven't been outside in days."
Yeah, space time. Don't worry, there's no sun for you to watch. So
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really gotta fix your watch.
Yeah.
He goes, "I should, yeah. That'd be good."
I always wonder what time do we go off of? Is it brawl? Is it something? I don't know.
Well, Brawl standard time is the standard deviation, but there's also Witchlight time, which is very strange. It goes in like an oblong shape, and then it goes into a full-on 30-minute detail of all time zones that he is aware of.
Just
Jock has like a fucking like flashback to Witchlight because he was under that shit. It was like
give it
residual
a nightmare.
effects. Yeah. It's like the temporal claws are still in some of his synapses. And yeah, it puts the tea time down.
Yeah, it's a little warm in here today.
yeah.
So, Dr. von Wolfgang, is it?
It's a little too zappy.
He goes, Professor, Doctor,
Professor.
Superman. It's fine.
Yeah, sure. All right. Yeah, I was wondering. I've been thinking about it because it's kind of my job around here to make everybody. Got a lot of big enemies, and I got a very big list of people that we all have problems with, and I have problems with. Anyhow, long story
It's
short,
like a parchment just unfurls and goes down the hallway.
it's a long list, and it seems to be getting longer, and entire races seem to be getting added to it by the week. So, anyhow, I was thinking about to one of our earlier adventures when this whole crew got all together. I was wondering if I could borrow your mind for something. We came across this dwarven ship that I guess some of their ghosts were still around. It was kind of terrifying. I got possessed. It was one of my probably third or fourth least favorite things to happen, on top of being in Witchlight, by the way.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys went there?
Mm-hmm.
That was a choice.
Yeah,
We didn't understand it at the time.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. If you don't know what you're doing going in, then how did you get back out?
We found a book that allowed us to know where we were going so we could avoid the crazy
The
sun.
giant death beams. Yes.
Yeah.
actually, we still have those books and the charts if you're interested.
And he goes, I will look over those later and add them to my stellar cartography.
You got a book out of that too. You got it. So
Yeah, I got The Sexual Habits of Flumps.
yes.
I got Theoretical Physics and You, and the locations in Witchlight.
Oh,
There it
excellent.
is. Are you familiar with a Dr. Duck?
Dr. Doc, are you pulling my leg?
I'm not pushing it.
He goes, well, if you're asking seriously if I know someone named Dr. Doc, no one has been quite so presumptuous to name themselves Dr. Doctor. Give me the news.
Well, he does have a bad case of
building
necromancy.
assassination
Yes.
building assassination cyborgs. He goes, well, no, I am not familiar with a Dr. Doc.
Oh, well, the Duckman himself had a bit of a studio. Anyhow, going back to the previous thing. So, there was two ships, right? One was completely blown apart, looked like one shot, and the other one looked like the weapon that was on it was still somewhat attached to the ship, ripped through the ship. I'm wondering if you know about what that could possibly be. That would be so powerful, it can destroy... Is it two strike ships or a strike and a galleon?
It was a Shrike and a galleon.
What could one shot a galleon?
Well, there are several weapons that could have done it, and you see him pull out his little backpack that he's always had with him, sit it up in his lap, and start tumbling through books. And he goes, he just scrolls through it, and he whistles while he's doing it. He goes, I think I remember something.
This is a sack of books he pulled out. Is it like bigger than the bag?
Oh yeah,
It's a bag of holding.
It is a
Yeah,
bag of holding.
yeah, yeah.
He pulls it out. He sets it all up, and he goes, Autiug laser rifle. By the way, hardest picture in a D&D book.
Oh, that's gangster.
That's sick.
Yeah,
That is so gangster.
that's why I love Spelljammer, man.
What is that monster?
That's an Autiug.
Yes.
That is, it looks
God bless
cool.
you.
It's like a big mouth and a tentacle.
Yeah, and so it's got a huge mouth and then 2 bipedal legs and like 5 tentacles. It's fucking gross. They feed on filth and people.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
Oh no!
I'm just kidding. I was never married before.
But he goes, that's probably an anti-matter cannon. Which, I mean, I certainly wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of. Was it still attached?
So that's what I wanted to do because I think those ghosts were a pretty nasty piece of work. So Anna was also in bumfuck of space because we were whole thing transporting a bomb that could blow everything up on a planet, which is what we got accused of. Anyhow, I'm sure Striker filled you in.
So a zero-sum bomb.
Is that what that's called?
Oh! And he flips a couple more pages. He goes, so the theory of a zero-sum bomb, I've never seen one made, and I hope no one's actually managed to achieve this, but it would leave a giant crater completely spherical, as it would remove all the matter that it came into contact with in a giant circle, and it would almost... You're looking at me like this is something you've seen.
Yeah. The Astral Elven Empire did that on one of their conclaves and then blamed us.
He steeples his finger and goes, I remember you telling me something about that. Are you telling me someone has managed to make one of these bombs?
2.
Have they detonated both?
We're on the prowl for the other one.
And he takes a hard gulp when you say that, and he goes, okay, boys. This is going to be the most serious thing I ever say. Who has the second bomb?
Zillion tentacles of the Red Corsairs on the ship. The Devils...
He goes, the Red Corsairs, the pirates that you were a part of.
Yeah, he used to be our captain.
Devil's Deal, yeah.
You know, I can't reprimand you because you didn't find the note and you were mad at me, but I am a little upset that you were on a pirate ship, both of you.
Alright. He was stealing children, eating their brains, and we found out about it, and we took all of the children and his chest, which turned out later to have a bomb in it, which was then stolen again by him. And we are currently looking for it.
Okay.
Among other things.
So, how long has he had it, and do you know where he intends to use it?
It's been a few weeks.
Weeks?
Months?
It's been like a month. It's been like a month.
It's like
and
a month and a half
bit.
to 2 months.
Which is a few weeks.
Yeah.
It's like 6 weeks.
I think it was like 3 to 12. I don't know.
3 to as many as you think it might be, yeah.
He is out of his ship and a crew, because we put them all to the sword and then transferred his ship to the Astral of an Empire, and then they turned around and crossed us, although we were kind of crossing, I don't know. There was at least 4 hours worth of debate in a real lifetime over this whole convoluted fucking mess. And in the end, I think half of us...
everyone screwed over everyone.
Yeah, anyhow.
Okay.
But...
So, with all seriousness then, I need you to understand, if someone were to detonate the next bomb, the radius is big enough that in the entirety of Brawl would just be gone.
Yes.
If we don't find that soon, and you let me disable it, or we find a way to disable it remotely, there will be an intergalactic war. And if you've already been blamed for one detonation...
1 second, before you go on. Let's go on the top of the deck, and then can you make a hut?
He just makes the hut right there.
Okay, perfect.
He just...
You
He
can
goes,
also make a hut.
I
Oh,
can't.
no. Zato can make a hut.
Well,
you would have swithed your clothes
yeah,
back.
I got my
like,
clothes back.
Yeah, if you want your item back, Zato's not here, so yeah, you go to his unconscious body and take it.
There you go. Okay.
Him sleeping with it, you...
A lot.
Put it back.
Guy, to be that angry, you need a lot of naps. But, he goes, so, and you guys have explained your theory that Zenolith is trying to take the crown and everything. He goes, so, then, what does Zillium have a vendetta against? Because if he wants to use that bomb, it's not just a person, it's not just a place, it's a people, or it's a thing beyond what normal pirates get mad at.
I have his journal, and it's actually, a lot of it is him waxing and waning about how much he hates the Astral Elf Imperium. So, if I were a betting man, and I am, I would bet on that.
He goes, okay, so, and he rubs his hands on his pants. He goes, okay, one moment. He flips open a large ledger. And when I say large, the size of the table is, and he's flipping pages of this thing. One moment. Just pulls out a cell phone. Hang on.
Jock is eating cucumber sandwiches because it's tea time. With the crust cut off.
Of course, as is tradition.
Triangles. Very quaint. Elegant.
We are fancy on this show.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always fried chicken and beer.
No, not always.
Not
No.
during tea time.
Yes.
Not always. And he pulls out one of the... He takes a page, rips it out, and you see him cast a spell to mend the page while while the page is held in his hand, and it replicates the page.
Cool.
And he throws it down on the table, and he's going to cast Scrying.
Nice.
So
Should I
this
switch-
giant book is a book full of spell scrolls that he has
nice.
copies of and will throw down. All right, and he goes, "How well would you two say you know Zillium Tentacles?"
Incredibly intimately.
Yes.
He goes, he takes your hand, he puts it on the page, and he has you guys cast it. Your connection is you are familiar, you know the target well.
Mm-hmm.
Your connection is just going to be a likeness because you guys don't have a picture of him. You certainly don't have any. Wait, you do have possessions of his.
I
have
do.
his journal.
So
And the hat and the uniform that
you
he
put the
made
journal
and
in the middle of the spell. All right.
And actually, we took his whole chest, right?
Yeah, we
Well-
have a chest with stuff in it.
Well, yeah. So you put
Yeah.
an item of his in there. All right.
And his magic item.
The target-
That Zodson never got
The
rid of.
target has to make a Wisdom saving throw at a -9, or be spied upon. Okay.
Should Sprinkle be making wisdom saving throws for whenever what's his face is looking at him?
So the other thing is, so scrying, right? You can see in here a particular creature that you choose that's on the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target. The other thing is he couldn't succeed because this guy has something that is making his modifier a -15. There is no way for Sprinkle to succeed.
Oh.
That explains it now.
Yeah. I haven't been letting him roll because there is literally no roll that would make him
Yeah.
win.
Okay.
Because he needs to
Sure.
beat a 15 at a -15 modifier.
Oh.
So even rolling a natural 20 would not do it.
Okay.
Yeah, even if I used all of my extra bonus stuff, I couldn't
Yeah.
reach that.
It's so the way the spell works, it's what knowledge you have of the person. Second hand, you know of them, makes it easier for them to save. First hand, you have met the target once, or basically you've met them, +0. And then if they are familiar with them, know them well intimately, -5. And then he counts as a -5 because he knows who you are and everything about you because he was given that information. And then body part, lock of hair, bit of a nail, or something off of Sprinkle, which he has. He then gets a -10 to your save. And that's so he's had you at a -15 this whole time, going,
Yeah. Interesting.
It all comes together.
there you go. So, fun to reveal that on a side
Yeah.
episode, huh?
Well, we're actually fucking trailblazing through some pretty good plot shit. So.
There you go, man. But he goes, so this time, when it pulls up, he pulls out, you see him pull out a straight up full-on tablet, flap it down.
He's on baby.
Oh.
Ah, he's on baby duty.
Nice.
Say hello to baby Eric for us.
Hello.
Hi, baby Eric.
Isabella.
But he puts down a full-on actual like iPad in front of you two and then clicks it on, and then up pops Zillium. You see him at the helm of a new ship. It's not a Nautilus.
It's the Devil's Deal, or is it?
It is not the Devil's Deal. It is. Hang on. I have to pull it up.
Would we know if it's a Red Corsair ship? Because that would tell us that the Red Corsairs were planning on
From
ostracizing them.
just the helm, you're not going to be able to know that. He's still wearing his colors though.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. So, this one is. Come on. It is a turtle ship.
Oh.
So you see him sailing on it, and you see him pulling out a logbook, and you can see written on the top of the logbook both of your names and locations he's scratching off a list
Oh,
as he's
looking
looking
us?
for you two.
I'm looking for him.
What's next on the list?
All right, make a perception check, both of you, to try and hone in on that piece before you guys lose it.
Guidance. 27.
27.
Perception, that should be a 12, I believe. Hold on, I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds. I knew I didn't write it down right. Oh, that's persuasion. I'm a dumbass. Perception, +9. 19.
19. All right. Both of you are able to see there are 3 locations circled for next. The Rock of Brawl, one of your old haunts known as this is what happens when you have 96 tabs open.
Yeah.
I don't need that tab anymore, thank you. That is also what happens when you have that many tabs open. It's like, why do I still have that one open? I don't need that anymore. No, where the fuck is my Spelljammer stuff?
I want to upbeat instead of creepy this time. You like it?
I like it. I do like it.
There we go. There's the Worlds of Wild Space.
We are chatting with an autonom. I don't know if that would ever be like mysterious
Yeah.
and edgy.
I don't know. We're talking about some pretty mysterious and edgy shit.
All right.
Honestly.
All right. An old haunt
Do you just want a new pencil?
in a place called Bane Sun.
Bane?
Bane, son.
Bane Sun. It is it is an asteroid belt known as the Gauntlet. Gauntlet is a mildly unusual asteroid belt in the fact that it is littered around half a dozen minor worlds. These small worlds orbit 100,000 miles closer to the sun than the rest of the asteroids. However, because of the small distance between these worlds and the main asteroid belt, they are considered part of the belt. The belt itself has no atmosphere, but a few of them have weather patterns, and you guys are able to hide amongst them. So there's the Gauntlet, there's the Rock of Brawl, and then the last thing he heard was the crystal sphere of Athos. He heard about that after asking about y'all's exploits, and he's got it. He's got it circled, but there's a big old question mark because he doesn't know what Athos is. So he doesn't know where to find it. That's where y'all found the Evangelion, and Orin died for the first time.
Cool.
The dead planet that you can't land on, otherwise spelljammers don't work there. You can't teleport off. And there's a big old beacon saying, "Don't go here."
Yeah. He could go there. He can't come out.
He's like, "What's an Athos?" Is basically that one's circled like, I gotta figure out what that is, because if they went there, I don't know how to find that.
It's populated by the Ravagers from
Firefly?
Firefly, pretty much. Yeah.
It is Mad Max the... It's also Conan the Barbarian.
Nice.
If you ever watched that.
And I read all the books. Yes.
I only ever watched the movies, but I like them.
Oh, never mind. Do it. Anyhow, doesn't matter. We'll talk about this later.
I wasn't planning on doing a bunch of plot stuff today, but alright, I'm down for it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Right. Turtle ship. Heavily armored.
Before we go on further, that antimatter cannon, can you rig that on our ship without it getting torn in half? Like that little Shrike?
With enough time, and as long as you guys can find your way back to it, I mean, it's certainly drifted within space, but to answer your question, yes, I could probably do it.
Okay, maybe
Give it some assistance.
after we talk to these Githzerai.
What?
Pit stop on the way to the soul place.
Whenever we go back into limbo, sure.
Sure. Alright, cool.
All right.
So
Next session, so you can prepare.
do we want to try to like intercept Zillion?
Right now, no. I think we gotta handle our business a little bit. But yes, to answer your question, I absolutely like to. The problem is and he'll probably figure this out and bounce out of Brawl once he realizes that we are not welcome guests of Brawl.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Bane's son is where we're going, son.
Mhm.
We could lay a little ambush, especially if we get that antimatter cannon strapped up, take a hit, which is probably good for us because we're fighting an entire navy that is way above our weight class. So, like I said, find a weakness and exploit it, right?
Right. We might want to give Oren a heads up in case he tries to question him to find us.
It's true.
Which we can do. We can talk to Big Luigi. I'm sure he can get in contact with Oren.
That's fair, yeah. We could also, well, yeah.
You could just contact Orin straight.
Can we contact him straight with the...
So
I thought they needed the sphere.
the thing, but I mean, you can either contact Luigi to get him to the sphere,
Sure.
or you can have somebody on the ship cast sending to him and have him go to Large Luigi's, and he can be like, "Hey, can I use your phone?"
The only problem is none of us know
Yeah.
sending, except for maybe...
Yeah,
Okay.
he has sending scrolls. He can.
Okay,
There's that.
there's that.
He's like, I don't like burning those willy nilly, but we can do it if it's important.
He is one of our group. He's
Yeah.
Zato's brother. Like, we're gonna give him a heads up that
Okay.
this big bad evil guy is
And
on
when
his way.
he lets down the bubble, standing outside the thing is a old but spry white-haired gnome wearing a black frock coat and a top hat, carrying a leather bag and having a little stick, and he's leaned up against the wall and goes, "That took a while. What was the conversation in there?"
Well, you're not supposed to know because that's the whole point of it.
I mean, yes, but it's so much more fun if they tell me. And he flips it, puts it across his lap, sits in a chair, pulling himself up to the table, and he goes, "So, hi, hello, welcome. I am Nebulon. So, you guys are getting very comfy with a bunch of different gods, and I'm starting to get a little jealous, so I'm going to introduce myself."
Jock
And he tips
does his
his hat.
finger roll that I can't do of Timura's coin when he does that.
Yeah.
There it is, yeah.
Can't do it. So
Yeah.
you flip it on the
Yeah,
table.
Jock has supernatural dexterity. I'm like 10 at best.
And I'm going to... I'm assuming I would, like, bow or something as a cleric to him.
You start bowing. He goes,
Oh, you're his cleric
He
too,
goes-
right?
Yeah.
"Look, tip a cap, play a tune. No, don't bow. That's weird."
I do it the Japanese way.
You hit him with it.
I'm Littleberry 4. I know what I'm doing.
And he goes, "So, I think it's time your little crew did something for me, seeing as you have a priest of mine on the ship and one of my favorite people." And he's looking straight at a Striker.
What is Striker looking like this?
Striker's straight slack jawed, just. He goes, "So there's a tower," and he pulls up a map in front of you, and he points at it. A big red X hits on it. He goes, "So I want you to go here. There's a tower. It's got cool things in it, and somebody doesn't want me to see it." And so they keep putting warding symbols all around the place. And as you guys probably don't know, but should know, wild space is a little weird. Gods don't have full domain here. So we can't go everywhere we please all the time.
Sure.
I can find you, because you're one of my priests, and I can find you, because of course I can. And he goes, "So, what I need from you all is to go there, find the cool thing, get me the cool thing, and probably fight who's ever there, because they're not going to want you to take the cool thing. Once you tell me what the invention is, and I get to play with it, then I'll give you some help."
Deal.
Excellent! And he taps his stick. It folds in on itself, one of those collapsible cans. He grabs it, puts it in his pocket, pulls out the bag, the satchel, and he pulls something out of it and hands it to you. And it's a pair of bellows attached to a lizard's tail. And he hands it to you and goes, "So, when you want to reach me, I'm going to need you to blow the bellows 3 times, and your ship is going to go hurtling through space.
Is there a name for this thing so I can write it down?
Stop checking yourself.
Oh.
Me?
Just calling you straight out.
I would call it Nebulon's symbol.
For the record, Joel looks at the screen way more than I do. I forget that you're there, even though because you're already here, Eric, right here in my heart.
But he goes, so blow that, and it's gonna send you hurtling through wild space, probably somewhere inconvenient. Don't worry, I only have you crash like 10% of the time. So don't worry about it. But anyway, yeah, so there's something there that I want that I can't see. It's a new invention. I don't know what's made it, but whatever it is at least powerful enough to put wards around the place so that gods can't come there, which is really upsetting. I think they probably cast what's the reverse of sanctify? Corruption, something like that. Anyway, desecration, something. But basically, they've turned it not into a temple, but an anti-temple. And while I absolutely could go through a lot more effort, AO gets a little touchy when we start casting spells on the mortal planes. So I'm just going to avoid the whole thing.
Okay. So you don't need us to get rid of this warding. Just get in there, take this thing, and
I mean,
tell
if
you
you
what
break
it
the
is.
warding, that's great. But
I
then
don't know
I'll
if we can do that.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Unless you give us a way to.
Well, I mean, if I knew how to do that, I'd already do it, wouldn't I?
Well, you just said you can't on the mortal plane.
I mean, I could. And he goes, as soon as you like give him the look, he starts pulling out an invention which looks suspiciously like an old-timey alien laser gun, and then he puts it away and goes, wait, no, not that one. And he pulls out like a really long sword that just keeps going. He goes, nope, not that one. He keeps doing the thing. He goes, yeah, I mean, there's something in here I'm certain that would work. But it's way funnier if I have you three do it.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah,
we have an
that is
act
pretty
for
funny.
that.
Yeah, I appreciate
See?
that.
It's all about the jest. But I'll help you finish your invention, and you two need a way into hell. And let me tell you, I have ways of doing that. They usually do involve explosions.
Excellent.
Okay, just wanted to throw that out there. Anyway, y'all have a great day. And then a puff of smoke as he explodes into a shattering rain of little machinery parts. And then he's just gone, and there's a scorch mark in your dining room.
So that was
Mending.
your
Before Loquacious sees it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was your god, huh?
Yeah. He's a little eccentric. I've never met him before.
Should meet mine. Same, but different.
So that is known as an aspect. So he's not actually there. It's just an avatar that he can send out into space. It's just a portion of his godly power. Now, of course, it can do anything he can do, but at a reduced rate.
Sure. Cool.
Yeah. They don't send those out all the time, but they do send them out from time to time.
Damn.
Well, I guess we'll know what we're doing today.
Yeah, let's.
You down?
Absolutely. I mean,
Hell yeah.
it's either that or we do cards for another 4 hours.
All
All
right.
right, off we go.
We schwassed forward.
I gotta pee real quick.
Roleplay amongst yourselves.
Go.
And we're not going to wake up Zato. We're
Yeah.
going to let Barry keep driving his boat, talk to his brothers. I don't want to go in that helm because I know they're just bickering about something.
Oh yeah, constantly, you know. Just every time y'all pass by the helm, just take a couple quick steps to get by it.
Yeah.
Don't open the door, don't open the door.
Somebody has to open the door to tell them where we're going.
Yeah, somebody's gotta go in there, but it's not gonna be y'all.
Yeah.
Just wake up Zato, get in there and tell them we're going to this place. Zato, oh!
I can send. Oh no, I can't send Sprinkle on there because he can't talk to them.
Yeah, Sprinkle does not have the ability to talk.
But I can give him a note that says where we're going, and he can bring it.
Go here.
Can I have Sprinkle?
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're going to be doing something relatively soon.
Yeah. I have a plan.
You know what I need? I need a 3D printer, and I'll take this same design because I have the designs on my computer.
Yeah, you have the
And just
STL.
shrink it halfway.
Yeah, I love STL printing. Unfortunately, I never got a 3D printer because I always thought about getting one, but the only thing I would use it for is BattleTech minis, and I was like, this would be great if I ever actually got to play BattleTech. Because there was an in-person group I played with. Too much of a story. Let's continue.
Yes. Alrighty.
All right. So we're going to just fast forward through all the stuff of having to find there. As you guys approach, a crooked tower perches atop a small asteroid, surrounded by a cloud of twinkling cosmic dust. Through your spyglass, you examine the rock upon which this tower stands, and a decrepit wooden pier juts out of one side of it. The tower itself looks like that.
Ooh.
So those things are like rotating around.
Oh, that is so cool.
Little rocks orbiting the thing. The tower goes one way and then another. It's crooked all the way to the top. There's a decrepit wooden pier, and the gravity plane extends off the side of the pier. So gravity falls down on top of the asteroid and up from underneath it.
Alright.
All right, and let me.
I tell Barry the plan. We're gonna get dropped off. We got to do a little side project, and then same plan as the Gdank prison. Come to the flare. So, if I need more than one.
Here we go, and then zoom in just a little bit because those squares aren't quite big enough. All right. So, do you guys want to land at the dock, or do you want to try and get up on one of the top floors and jump in through a window? What's the plan, Sand?
We don't see anybody when we're like using the eyeglass to like look at.
Nobody's on the outside, obviously. No.
Okay.
Flip your coin. Heads, we go in the main floor. Tails, we go up above.
The window would be kind of like the old days, but I do like to kick in the door, so we'll find out. Or we won't.
Can I have Bruce come with us? Thank you, senor.
Tails, what was that?
We're going in the window.
Going in the
All
window.
right, top floor.
Top floor.
All right. You guys flip in through the top floor, and as you land, a 10-foot-long copper telescope in its center of the chamber. You guys are down in that one.
Some sort of guy.
I'm assuming you're not bringing Stryker into the tower with you.
Does he not want to come with us?
I mean, do you want to ask him?
I guess
that?
he's not really. He's not an adventurer. He's an inventor.
Yeah, I mean, he
So-
certainly can do adventuring, obviously, but it doesn't always end very well.
Look, we can't have. I tell my kid the PG version for story time at nights. We can't have my kid's namesake bite the bullet on, especially on a sandwich. He was, by the way, so excited that Stryker von Wolfgang was introduced to the story. Anyhow.
I'm sure he's so happy.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
So, 10-foot-long copper telescope in the center of this chamber. Dozens of star maps lie across tables that are littered with sketches of planets and otherworldly landscapes. All right, you guys can both make a history check to identify the item.
Alrighty. 9.
Dirty 20?
Dirty-
No, 19. Sorry.
All right, with a dirty 20, this telescope is another wild space orrery. All right, so,
Can I look into the telescope and see what they were looking at?
yeah. All right, when you guys look at it, it is pointed not at a planet, but a sphere called Doom Space.
Doom space.
Doom Space.
All right.
Can I make anything out, or is it just like I?
One moment.
Do I even know what doom space is?
One moment.
Stop!
Hang on.
Will we get in trouble if we play Doom music?
Yes, I guarantee
Yeah.
you will.
That's the trick with it. It's not that we're by any means big enough to get notified for things, but I think the auto shuts off the volume.
Yeah, which is really annoying. Unless we're talking over it to the amount that it cuts out the.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Why risk it?
That's rolling the dice on that. Yeah, I see.
Did you roll 20?
It's 5.
All right, then we don't play the music.
There you go.
We're sticking with Carl Casey, who has not led us astray yet.
Carl Casey is the fucking man.
Thank you, Carl Casey at White Bat Audio.
Godsend, actual.
Actually, though. Alright. So, Doom space. Alright. So, the system appears to have no sun. The ship would be gliding between colossal fragments of smoky gray crystals, remnants of an outer shell of fantastic proportions. Silent and lifeless as a graveyard, Doom Space gives new meaning to the phrase, dead of night.
Wow.
Somewhere inside, a yawning black vortex is lined with a dim light.
These all these tables with like the maps or whatever. Do I like know any of these? Like, where are these maps for?
These are just general maps of Wild Space itself. You guys have navigation charts that are comparable to them. They're
Okay.
more like standard stuff you
Okay.
can buy.
That's not gonna give us the edge in the future, at least
Yeah.
from Jock's perspective.
Yeah, nothing from
Okay.
Jock's perspective is particularly useful.
Okay.
But yes, the Wild Space Orrery there. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the orrery, that's the telescope. The orrery rests inside the room. My bad.
Alright. So,
Yeah, are any of these what he asked us to look for?
Well, the Wild Space Orrery is a magical item. But it could be the telescope, could be the orrery. He didn't exactly tell you what he was looking for, did he?
well, I mean, we can keep looking. I mean, there's nobody here that we see. Maybe
It's
they're like somewhere like tucked below secretly or
Roll
something.
perception
I don't
checks.
know.
As you guys are talking on the top floor.
15.
15?
That is a 16.
16. By the way, Bruce is not in the thing because it is a 5-foot window.
Okay, so he's
Bruce
down
is,
below.
Bruce is bigger. Bruce would have leapt off. He's on the asteroid field and he's prowling as he looks through the window,
Ooh.
just watching y'all. So he's on the
That?
ring.
Oh, okay.
He'd
So he'd be floating.
be
in
like
space.
this.
Okay.
It's on the ring.
Oh, like around. Okay.
Yeah, because he's just prowling, looking through the window. You guys, I'm assuming, leapt off the ship and then
Yeah.
and then they flew by to
Yeah.
not give as much of an impression that someone is here.
Exactly.
All right, what was the checks?
15 and 16.
15.
15 and 16. With 15 and 16, you can hear small footsteps starting to approach from the stairs that look to head down.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna ready my harpoon gun.
Ready your harpoon gun, all right?
I'm gonna stealth behind the stairs or up on the thing if there's a way to suspend over with my.
All right, stairs are here, so you're just up on top of a table behind where the stairs exit, and you've got a harpoon gun, and you're on this side of the telescope.
Yep.
All right, up march.
Hey.
5 kobolds, all wielding spears. They're looking around the room, and they're gonna spot you because you didn't hide.
Yes.
All right. What's your stealth, by the way?
Oh yes. It is dog shit. 15.
15. All right. Let's roll a perception check for our boys. Our little bitty boys. 13. So they didn't see you.
Oh, nice.
But they walk in, they all level spears at you, and they bark yipping commands at you and say, "Lay down your weapon!
You lay down your weapon.
Hey,
fine with it.
There are 5 of us.
Oh.
There are 12 of us.
Roll deception.
26.
26. They form a phalanx and like turn in every direction, looking in every direction, basically back to back with spears pointing out, and they've like formed a wall, and they're looking around the room.
Jock's gonna
All right, they are looking at Jock, so you need to make a second one.
I was gonna say, Jock, after hearing that, he's gonna ghost step, so I'm in like a spectral form, and I'm gonna like we're everywhere. And then I'm gonna like run by them and go like,
Alright, so they rolled really high on the perception check, so they see the face of the manticore through the window that's like licking its lips now. You do the roll intimidation for that.
already. I can't even fucking read my own handwriting. It is a 15.
15. And they go, my lord! And they throw their spears in the air, and they just all start running down the stairs, and they go, ah! And 5 terrified kobolds, you hear them running into the distance there. It's clear they're running all the way to the bottom. They're running all the way down.
Scooby-Doo style.
Do you want to follow them really quick?
Well, we gotta keep looking for whatever. Why would kobolds be guarding a thing that a god couldn't get to? That's
Yeah, this is really interesting.
we're gonna
Bruce,
head
we're
down.
going down.
Yeah.
All right. So, Bruce, you hear him go, and you hear the wings flap very, very quietly as he glides his way to the next floor, and then he's prowling once again as he's like, "Come on, man, I'll eat one."
Hunger.
All right, you guys head down to the next floor. Within which the other kobolds, 5 kobolds, are pressed up against the back wall, like, ah, ah, ah.
Oh shit.
Oh, will you give me that D20?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh no. Nice drink it over there. All right. But when you get down, there are several kobolds. Now you see kobold workers. You see kobolds that have like a monocle on. Look up. They've got like vials and things, backpacks. You see one kobold standing in the center that's very unique. He has wings, bright red wings, all coming off his back, and he's holding a staff. Several of the other kobolds, 2 of them, are covered in robes, heavy robes, and they look up and they pull wands. And these guys seem a little more heavily armed. And one of them barks a couple things. Do either of you speak kobold?
I got my cloak back on, so yeah.
So you do speak kobold. He's barking out orders for them to shut up and turn around.
Yeah.
And they're throwing them weapons. Like,
Okay.
shut the fuck up! What are you doing? And so as you guys come down, you're still kind of spectrally.
Yeah.
Now there's a lot more kobolds. There's
Yes.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there is a total of 13 kobolds in this room alone.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, let me make my persuasion check to steal their resolve. All right, the kobold commander barks a couple orders. He is dressed in full-on plate mail with a shield and sword, and he's got it levied as you 2 come down, and he's got those guys turned around, and they're a little shaken. They're like, "We will stab a ghost!"
Did Jock know that they were looking at Doom Space?
Yes, you
Okay.
remember you identified that they were looking
Perfect.
at Doom Space.
All right. Jock goes, if you dare fight us for your spying intrusions, I will throw you, and he pulls out one of his grenades, the haunted hand grenade of doom.
and he goes with his hand.
He's making the little
I got
arcs.
the electric lighter. Yeah, going.
All right, give me another intimidation check.
I'm not even good at intimidation.
No, this is the funniest intimidation
Okay,
ever.
8.
With an 8.
My ghostly spectrum form drops because it's been 12 seconds.
And he goes, "Did you really think that would work?" You actually just throw the grenade?
Should I?
Before you say it, do you throw it?
You already threw it.
I kind of. But I like the. These guys seem chill. I don't know.
All right.
And Jock goes.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm doing this.
My lord, we have intruders! And you guys hear a rumbling from underneath.
Sprinkle. What's my morality say here?
Throw the fucking thing.
Boom.
You throw it. All right.
All right.
This guy, who is a kobold monk, is going to try to catch projectile. Go ahead and make your attack with it to throw
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna throw it right here,
Yep.
and it's a DC save.
Yes. So basically, you're making an attack with the thing to try and hit it. He's got to reduce it to the point where he can catch it.
Okay. Is this Dex with proficiency or just straight Dex?
Yeah, this will be dex with proficiency.
Okay.
It's as though you are throwing at him.
Ooh, nat 1.
All right. Well, a 15 plus 5 will.
Yes.
So you see the monk catch it, and then he goes.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Whatever he rolls, I don't care. It's silvery barbs.
So what's your mod to the throw with the weapon?
My mod is that's going to be 10.
Okay. So total of what for the attack?
11.
I still got a 15.
Yeah.
So I
Both
catch
times?
it. 10 on dice plus 5, so 15 total. The other time he got higher.
Yeah.
So he still catches it, but he does not now have enough to throw it back. So he catches the thing and goes.
Oh, so it's on him now? All right, well, that's way better than before.
Yeah.
Because I was getting all those guys.
He's caught it and he goes. All right. So does the grenade just blow up instantly?
So that was the
All
thing, because I was thinking about time grenades, but it's supposed to just, I throw in its impact.
Yeah.
But,
So he catches the thing, and you see him go. Hang on, I need to make.
Dex save throw to toss it?
Oh no.
Oh,
And
he's taking one?
He's gonna curl over and lay on it so that everyone else gets half damage or no damage if they make the save.
Okay. Well,
So
it'd
he's-
only be that guy right there, because it's
Okay.
5 foot.
But yeah, this guy, I just rolled a con saving throw to see if he had the intestinal fortitude to take the grenade.
He is a monk. He probably has advantage on that.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Also, you have advantage and a d6 on your next attack or ability check.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go ahead and roll initiatives.
Yes.
And what is the dex I need to beat?
Not much, brother. It is 12.
All right. He failed. He saved. So
Okay.
he's gonna take none. The guy's gonna take full. What's the damage?
It's tough, bro. It is fucking tough.
That's gonna be rough, brother.
Alright. No, it's not that bad actually. He takes 9 force damage. So
Could be a lot worse.
could be a lot worse. For 3d12, that's alright.
Hang on. I just
I'm-
need to.
I gotta roll initiative.
Hang on.
I also gotta change this up.
It was how much?
9. Uh-oh.
And you see him go. And
Jock's like, I like that fucker.
oh yeah, gumption.
Yeah.
But yeah, it blows him into the air, and he goes. Kills him instantly.
Hell yeah.
Jock's like, oh god, oh fuck, and he pulls out another grenade.
oh god, oh fuck.
Alright,
Alright, let's get initiatives.
10. Okay.
Alright. My monster Manuel.
Manuel.
the monster man way.
Are we on the stairwell?
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
are on the stairwell coming down. They're all about the room.
Nice.
And that poor little kobold, he didn't stand a fucking chance.
Nope.
This is gonna be funny. Where's the kobolds at? I know you're in here.
Kobolds.
No, we're in the H's. There we go. Alright, you two go right there. And where are the rest of my kobolds?
The rest of them.
Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes.
Oh, foes.
Oh, foes.
Oh, fuck. Classic. 16.
Eric, we're in combat, Eric. Eric, please save us.
Oh wait, are the kobolds not in this?
Motherfucker.
Must be Xanathar's guide.
And with us is Striker von Wolfgang in the background.
What did you roll on initiative?
I got a 16 total.
Oh, yeah, I got an 18.
Nice.
Alright,
Very
16
nice.
and 18.
Do I have to roll for Bruce
Yes,
as
we'll
well?
need to roll for Bruce, who is currently stuck outside. So,
Is it
18,
just
16?
Is it just Dex for
16, 18.
Yep.
Is it Dex for initiative?
Yes, sir. Dex
Yes.
modifier.
8.
An 8.
For Bruce.
Alright, so we've got. Alright. 1, 2, 3. These four are Kobold Elites. These are Kobold Sorcerers. This is a Winged Kobold, and the rest are regular Kobolds. Alright.
Are these guys back or forward?
Huh?
These guys, which space are these guys in?
They're back up against the wall. They
Oh,
basically have flattened themselves against the wall because they're like, ah! Fucking shit! Here we go. Elites. Alright, and so we've got for the sorcerers, they've got 8. For the elites, 21.
Damn.
Lucky roll. And for the regular boys, we've got 14.
Nice.
Alright,
Do you
the
need to have a
elites.
roll off between Bruce and whoever will
Oh, wait, what did Bruce get?
8.
Yes, we need to have a roll off.
12.
11. So
Okay.
Bruce goes first. Okay. The elites. You see, these two pull out, basically poles with bags on the back, and they fling them forward. Hang on, I have to do a very funny thing. 2. Each of them wing forward a flask of alchemist's fire out of the basket, and they wing them at you. Both of you need to make a... Oh no, this is an attack. Never mind, they're trying to hit you with them. Alright, does a 18 hit?
No.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Alright, so, they will not hit you with the damage, but the squares you are standing in light on fire. If you
Okay.
don't move, you will be lit on fire
Gotcha.
and start taking damage.
Cool.
Motherfucker!
The champion here, and then our other boy run forward, drawing swords. Does a 23 hit.
Yes,
Silvery
absolutely.
bars.
Nope. Nope.
And I'm giving.
Unnatural 20, so the 23 still hits.
Okay.
But he
Either
does
way,
get the
He
reaction.
can use his reaction, but I'm giving the D6 an advantage on the next thing to Spring Hell.
And it does a 19 hit.
No.
I don't think Cobalt's gonna hit you.
28 to hit.
28, you hit it back. Alright.
Yes.
Let's see what his damage was.
Oh, never mind, I have advantage. Silly me.
Yeah, you have advantage and a D6 on it.
Yeah, so I get to see because I got advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I wasn't because I have all the shit. But I do.
This is gonna be very funny.
Yes, 8, 10, 14, 15, 20, and what is it? It's sorry. 29 damage.
29 damage. Alright.
This guy
I
right in
want
front
you
of
to
me.
know he had 13 health.
Okay.
But he hit you for 6.
Okay.
So he
6.
comes forward, stabs you with his little short sword, and then you just. I'm sorry, little one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He has advantage on the attack because they both did, because they are. They have pack tactics. As long as another kobold is within 5 feet, they have advantage on all attacks.
That's cool.
Ooh.
I forgot about that. So that ends up being a total of 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. 3 damage. Yeah.
Okay, I will take it.
All right. And then it is Sprinkle's turn.
Okay, I move 5 feet.
All right.
Yeah. And I cast darkness in the middle of the room.
Oh no!
What's the space on that?
15-foot radius.
So literally the entire room, except for the very edges. So
Oh wow.
it's literally if you put it in the center. Hang
Yeah.
on. Let me move my finger underneath it. No, like move the thing.
Oh, I apologize.
It's from here to there. So literally everywhere but the very edges of the room, which would have you caught. But then again, I guess he can't see you to make an opportunity attack, can he?
What is it? He just has a disadvantage on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he also can't see you to see that you moved, to be fair.
Well,
He'd get the opportunity attack, but yeah.
I say let's go with that because I would like to have that if I can see for the other guy. I don't know. It's your call as a DM, so whatever you want to do.
what do you want?
Maybe you could
Only
hear.
if your character knows the person's there. Basically, can they hear you? Were you there when the darkness went up? He could swing out,
Yeah.
but again, disadvantage. So if they know where you are when you
Yeah.
move, sure. So like you can't cast darkness and then run away and not get attacked. If you cast the darkness and they don't know where you are, so you have to be in stealth for it to not get it.
Stealth, yeah, probably.
Roll stealth, roll something.
Floating around so you don't make noise. Yeah. Okay.
Something to make you invisible to their sense.
Cool.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to let Sprinkle attack this guy with his poison thing. Which he has advantage and a d6. No, I guess he'd have disadvantage because he doesn't have whatever. But so straight roll with a d6.
Is he in the darkness? Oh wait, he's
Well,
attacking into the darkness.
Yeah.
So yes, it'd be a straight roll.
Which is... Sorry. Oh, boy.
Now you got three stat sheets to manage now. I'm sorry.
Welcome to the life. This is good training for.
Which is a plus... God damn.
Damn, son.
Plus 4. So 17 plus 6.
Hit.
A lot. Okay. And then I roll a d4 for 1 damage. And he needs to make a DC 15 con save or be poisoned.
He makes it.
No
Nice.
shit.
I can't believe it.
Nice. Okay.
All right. From inside the thing you hear, "We do not Yes. All right, it is Jacques' turn.
All right. I am going to take whatever steps towards right here.
That'd be 5.
Okay. And then as I walk by, I just like whisper in his ear because I can see him perfectly. I look on the side opposite. I'm just gonna go. It's better if you just run. And I throw a hand grenade right here.
Oh no! You throw it where now?
Right here. So it's
all
it's
4 of them.
Sorry. Bonus action, hex the sorcerer, and then I throw a grenade. I apologize. My finger wasn't off the chess piece, DM.
So I need how many dex saves? 4? 5?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 deck saves. And the guy in death saving throws.
Oh, he didn't get death saving. He's dead, man.
He's dead.
All right, we got a.
Does darkness do anything?
14 plus 2.
Okay. Oh, I apologize. It is a 12.
Success. Everybody succeeds.
So then they take no damage.
Yeah. So you throw it and you see it. You hear them all. You like see them because you can see them in the darkness. You see them all go, and they all like land flat, and the explosion goes off, and then they all scramble to their feet.
Okay. I'm gonna give this guy disadvantage on wisdom saving checks.
Okay.
Or sorry, not wisdom saving
ability checks.
Wisdom ability checks. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they made a like a 5th level hex that would give disadvantage on saving throws. That might still be cracked as fuck though.
Alright, so the fire crackles behind you. The 5 kobolds that are now out of the sphere look at each other and go, "Ta-ga!" And they charge in. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this guy's gonna run into you. Because that's where you are.
Okay.
Alright, he's gonna run into you. 2, 1, 2, You see them clumsily bumping into each other in the dark and then like moving past and then climbing up on the table.
Oh shit.
I have a question. When do I get my reaction back? Is it on my turn or is it at the top of the round?
It is on your turn.
Okay, so I have my reaction again.
Yeah. So it's because it was at top of round, you could use it like it would be able to be used multiple times.
Yes.
So it's once you finish your turn, you have it back.
Okay.
Well, no, once you start your turn, excuse me. All right. So they run in. And they're all lunging their spears, but obviously they can't see. So one's going. So we got 2 guys lunging spears, but they don't have disadvantage. They have flat rolls because they have the pack tactics. So
Very well.
We've got a 14 to hit and a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
All right. And they are using 2 hands on the spear, so it does a D8. That's going to be 7 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Bruce's turn. Bruce, from outside.
Where's the window?
So, the window is going to be on the side of the room. There's one at each.
Okay, gotcha. So he was here. I'm assuming it's difficult terrain to bounce between the rocks.
Yeah.
Which would be 15 feet. He can't see anything.
Go on. You can see that guy.
He can see that one man, yeah. This guy is inside.
Okay, then he's going to use his tail spikes.
So,
Was it he can shoot 3?
3 around, yeah.
Yeah, 3 tail. He's going to shoot 3 tail spikes. Is that
All 3, okay, go for it.
It's breaking the window up.
19.
Hit.
Cool. And it's going to be. So it's 3d8 plus 3?
Do you have to roll
No,
for
you have to
each?
roll for each individual attack.
Oh.
That's
okay.
3 attacks, man.
That one misses.
Wait, what did he get?
8. And that one
8
is a
total?
24. Yeah.
Okay, if it's an 8 total, yeah, you miss.
So 2 of them hit.
2 hits, so 2d8.
7, 5, plus 3, so 15.
2 spikes come in from behind this guy and he goes,
Hell yeah.
Shit.
anything else for Bruce?
Nope. I think he used all his movement, so he's chilling.
All
He's
right.
trying to keep his spot.
Okay, the sorcerer.
That kobold I whispered to, did he run at all?
You killed it.
No, the one I whispered to.
Wait, did you whisper to a different one than the one you...
This.
Oh, this guy? Well, he hasn't had a turn yet.
Oh, gotcha.
He was one of the ones who ran forward and stabbed. Alright.
Delete.
You see the guy go... The winged guy, and he flaps up into the air, up the 10 feet to try and get above it. And then when he can't, he goes, hey. And 3 rays of fire appear around his finger, and he goes, and he sends them to where he last saw Sprinkle standing. Sprinkle has moved, correct?
I moved and then cast darkness.
Okay,
so I'm standing in the same spot.
Okay, so he casts Scorching Ray and sends them.
Okay.
So let me make 3 attacks versus you. Alright.
At disadvantage, I hope.
He has pack tactics.
Hmm.
There are kobolds near him.
I gotcha.
That is the one advantage of running kobolds.
Yes.
Also, the funniest thing is when you play a kobold PC, they have that. So if you are a kobold, you have pack
cool.
tactics.
That's cool.
As long as your allies are close. Alright, these are straight rolls. So, let's see.
21 is to beat.
21 is to beat. I got 1 success. The other 2 miss.
Silvery barbs that one and give it to John.
So he goes, he throws 3 and they all flash into the darkness, and he sees all 3 hit in the darkness and then wink out, and he goes, that was my biggest spell.
By the way, did this guy stop right here? He's on the alchemist fire that he can't see.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. I'm gonna hit this guy right here.
Which guy? The one you told to run?
This one.
Oh, the guy,
I'm not. I'm letting
the
him.
guy who stabbed you?
Yeah. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
Oh, God, yeah.
Sweet. It's gonna be 28 plus 9, so.
He's 7 health. Appreciate that.
Okay.
It's Jacques, obviously he's got devil sight, so he just extends the saber and goes, and then suddenly just down he goes. Alright. At the bottom of the round, you hear the rumbling steps from up the stairs. And the head of a great white dragon comes up the stairwell and comes into the room. And he looks from side to side, and he goes, raises a finger, and he's gonna cast. One moment. I know what spell I need, but I need to make sure it works correctly. He's going to cast Dispel Magic. What level was your Dispel Magic?
2. Or Darkness 2.
Sorry, Darkness. He goes. One clawed finger comes up, and you hear him incant the words in Draconic for Dispel Magic, and the whole room brightens back up. And then when he sees you two, he says, "Two whelps have entered my tower and killed my servants. I shall keep your frozen bones as trophies." And I will roll initiative for him to come into the initiative order.
Ooh.
All right.
What kind of dragon is this?
This is a white dragon.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do you have any AoE?
A little bit.
Damage? Okay.
All right. And this is his lair. so he can start having lair effects happen.
So he's outside or he's inside?
Oh, he's in the bottom floor. He can't fit all the way in. So that model's a little small, but he should be an adult size, which would be this size. But I have a model that fits a little bit better on the table.
Gotcha.
So he is a huge creature, but he can't fit up the stairwell, which is why he wasn't in the top of the tower.
What a stupid design for a lair if you can't even fit in.
I mean, was this originally his tower?
Maybe not.
Who knows? All right.
He stole from somebody else.
But, all right. So, he sticks his head up, does that, and I got a... 9 for his initiative. So he'll be going ahead of Bruce and the Sorcerer's Non.
Okay.
All right, boys, and it is 8 o'clock. You guys want to
Oh,
go ahead and get din-dins and then come
Yeah.
back in?
Sure.
I like it.
All right. For anyone watching, we'll be back in after a short break, and then we'll be fighting a dragon.
Ooh.